What is up, Cahir Club? Welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody's had a wonderful, wonderful Pokemon Presents Day. Yeah, no, it's what Lucario said second. But yeah, no, it's not Xerneas Day, unfortunately, because obviously there are new 7-star raids, and that's quite exciting. I very much missed 7-star raids, so I'm happy that they're back. But that does mean that there'll be a bit of delay on Xerneas. I believe next week will probably still be Meowscarada, so there'll be Xerneas. I'm gonna check the dates before I lock in with anything, actually. Pokemon... Meows. 7-star raids. Alright, so... yeah, Meowscarada is lasting until March 6th, that's just next week. Cerebi is not saying the newest stuff, however, which isn't great. Okay, where is the stuff from the presents? Is it not going to say it? Okay, that's kind of irritating. It looks like maybe it'll be 3 weeks of 7-star raids. Bluntly put. Because I like the 7-star raids. I think they're very fun. I like having an actual challenge, and I want to do them. But after that, it'll be back to Xerneas. So apologies about the delay. But hello Lucario, hello Bruca, hello Dorsalfin, and hello Rob. How goes it? How goes it? I hope you've all been well. I hope your weeks have all gone well. And I hope everyone enjoyed the Pokemon Presents. I did. I'm so fucking hyped, dude. I am so fucking hype for ZA. It is not in the past, but I'm not salty, I'm not mad, I'm not miffed in the slightest. Are you the only one who found ZA disappointing? No. Unfortunately. What is disappointing about it? Like, what do you find disappointing is my question. Yeah, doing good. How's things on your end? Pretty solid, pretty solid. That is Rainer. Okay, cool. I think Rainer's probably going to be the best. Bet here. No Ironhead. Do you think Lunge or Struggle Bug's going to be better on Rainer, Rob? Do you think I should be going Lunge or Struggle Bug? Wait, let me stellarize Rainer, because Rainer is not stellar at the moment. Which might be an issue, actually. How many Stellar Shards do I have? I would normally do... okay, I have enough. The wild areas are tiny. The Megas have a cooldown until they run out. It's only one city. Okay, so... Spider-Man is one city. Megas having a cooldown is to make you think more about them. I'm not going to judge that until I played it. And... I'm sure the wild areas being tiny... We've only seen a couple, and... I don't know, again... I'm not gonna go out of my way to judge a mechanic that I haven't played through yet. Right? Like, I think those are valid concerns, but... I'm not gonna jump the gun on any of that. How's it going to play out? We'll find out. Also, it's all HP and defense EVs. Oh, interesting. Also, hello, Felix. How goes it? I hope that your week has gone well. I hope you enjoyed the Pokemon Presents. Alright. Technician Caesar makes Bug Bite 90 power. Indeed it does. Oh, you're saying Bug Bite. Rob, Bug Bite or X Scissor? I need to get Lunge. But at the least, I'm interested for a XY sequel, which seems like what we'll be getting. I'm interested to see how present characters from the original games are going to be in it. Like, is Sycamore going to show up at points? I'm sure he must, right? Our character looks a little bit related to Sycamore, so are we going to be, like, searching for him? Additionally, an interesting thing I noticed is... Oh, there it is. We seem to have the Mega Ring from off the bat, so I'm interested to see what's up with that. Like, it makes sense. Every gimmick since have been, Every gimmick since has, been introduced basically at the beginning of the game, right? Z moves, we get immediately. We get the Z ring before we even get our first Z move, unless you have, like, a specific one. We get the Dynamax Band we get the Dynamax Band before the Wild Area, and we get the Tera Orb in the first city, right? So, like, in general, what's it called? What brainwave am I looking for? So, like, it makes sense that maybe we'd get the Mega Ring sooner, but I'm interested to see how soon we'll get a Mega Stone into the game. And I'm interested to see if there's going to be a distribution for a Mega Evolvable Pokemon like they did with Torchic in X and Y. By the way, have you seen Chikorita got Disarming Voice? I did. I'm interested to see if that does mean anything, or if they just gave it Disarming Voice because it's more type coverage for it. Because Disarming Voice is a TM now, right? Disarming Voice is, yeah, Disarming Voice is a TM now. So there's every chance that it's just a TM move. But, I guess we'll fundamentally find that out. Basarios, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week's gone well, and I hope you enjoyed the Pokemon Presents. Trust me, Ash Greninja is a secret Mega if you catch yourself Ash. I hope Ash Greninja's in the game. I'm quite hopeful he is. It is? We'll find out, but, like... Apparently some leakers are trying to imply something to do with some connection between ZA and Ash, which might mean Ash Greninja. But also, like, I don't trust leakers that much. We'll have to find out and wait and see in it. But I do hope that Ash Greninja has a place. Alright. We got 90 FM HW. 90 FM HW. I'm interested to see how many new Megas there are going to be. I was surprised... Okay, so... Legends Arceus... didn't... Legends Arceus didn't reveal any new Pokemon in its first trailer. But it has been a year since ZA, so I'm interested to see how much new stuff, how many new Pokemon there's going to be. Starter decision is going to be difficult for you this time. Alpharad, which, is that they're all very interesting to you? I feel like the answer's going to be yes. Because everyone's being like, oh man, I hate this starter lineup. So it would be very Felix core for you to be like, yeah, no, they're all too good, I don't know who to choose. You're choosing the pair? I have been a very vocal Chikorita hater. But I think I might go Tepig. I do like Tepig. I am quite the Tepig fan. So, swap Chikorita for Grookey, and it's probably your least favourite of each type, unfortunately. Oh no! Wait, Felix abiding by public opinion for once? Who are you? I don't know you. Are you someone who just happens to share Felix's profile picture and name? Because I've got no idea who you are. I think I have to go Tepig, because I'm never picking it when Snivy and Oshawott are there. That's true, that's fair. The Return of the Mystery Dungeon Tepig. Alright, that's a really good point! Snot's Revenge. Maybe we will have to go with Snot's Revenge, actually. Is Hone Claws a move it has? Or is Hone Claws a move it uses at specific point? I can... Okay, Hone Claws is a move it can use. Let's lunge at this guy. Let's lunge at this guy. But, I'm also interested to see how big the Pokedex of ZA is going to be. Because if it's all taking place within the city, I could see us looking at, say, like, I don't know, I bet we'll have a 200 Pokedex. I used X's of accident, oh well. Yeah, I'm betting on a 200 Pokedex. Maybe 250? I swear if they had 0 new Megas, I feel like that's gotta be unlikely, right? Like, they understand what the fans want. Okay, so the nullification of stat changes before going into a Petal Blizzard is mean. Chances are low, but never 0. Exactly. But I guess we'll just have to find out. I feel like at the least we'll get, like, a couple. Even if it's not many. Because to be fair, there are, like, 40 Mega Evolutions. Right? There's 40 of them at the moment. We know that Auras and XY Megas are counted, so that is indeed a big, like, so I could expect there to be, like, I'd say 25 to 30 of those. They're probably like, oh no, new Megas, the community like them, we can't change them one bit and don't add any new ones. I feel like if you're trying to, I don't know, you're probably making a bit, I'm not going to take it seriously. I don't like the unpopular ones when they serve, though. Does Emboar not... I quite like Pignite, honestly. I'm not the biggest Emboar fan, but I do like Pignite. Did you crit me? What the hell? Double crit... That's uncalled for. That is uncalled for. I'm gonna be honest, that's uncalled for. Maybe this is why I need the max defense EVs. Pignite and Colladin are definitely overhated in my eyes, but I don't love them. I see, I see. You're chilling on your blanket? Hell yeah. But, I'd be surprised if there were no new Megas, just because they know how much the community, like, wanted stuff like Mega Flygon, right? So it would be an odd choice at the least. But I'm interested to see if we're getting Meganium for Alligator and Emboar, or if we're going to get Kalosian or Lumosian forms of Meganium for Alligator and Emboar. Or both. Both is an option, I'd be surprised though. I'm honestly leaning more towards Megas, and here's why. 2 Gen 2 starters? I think there was a moment when they were thinking, we'll just use the Gen 2 starters for this. The main characters, low-key, look like Ethan and Lyra. Gonna be honest. The main characters, low-key, look like Ethan and Lyra. So, what if they're originally going to have the Gen 2 starters, but then decided against it because... decided against all Gen 2 starters because Cyndaquil got a new form in the previous game. Which means we'll be getting Megas for Feraligatr, Meganium. And... okay, don't do any more, thank you. And Emboar, yeah. That's my point and thought. Isn't Valerie from Johto, or did I make that up? I don't know. Maybe that is lore somewhere. GG indeed. Oh shit, I have to figure out what ball I'm catching this in. This is an important one, because this batch, Meowscarada, oh, it's kind of got to be the Safari Ball, actually. It's kind of got to be the Safari Ball. Meowscarada, Skeledirge, and Quaquaval are not available in anything but Pokeballs at the moment. This is the first time we've been able to capture these guys in non-Pokeball balls, legitimately. So keep that in mind when catching them. Dusk is also got 2 Irby Mysticas, you love to see it! Dusk is another good one, but I just like the Safari Ball because the Safari Balls... It's got that... Je ne sais quoi. No, it's not a common ball. Beast for you? I see, that's fair, that's fair. We'll catch them all in Pokeballs. I mean, you're doing yourself dirtier than you're doing me, honestly. You can do that. You will be missing out, however. What? What? Alright. That was easy. Yeah, no, it was a pretty simple one. Got a bit hairy when I fainted there, but overall. I love the rivals' names being urban and towny. Everyone's so creative. That's so funny to me. Also, wait, Rob, do you have a raid to do? If you want, then can you get that up? But sorry, I'm saying that quick because I have a longer point to make. People have been complaining about not being able to choose the about like there being 2 rivals and it being like another like opposite gender rival thing, and I get it. I don't think people are going to be that forgiving about it, but it's because they're, yo, we got a bot. They've been restricted, but there is a bot. That's crazy. No, yeah, the new rivals have really good designs, don't get me wrong. I've not seen anyone complaining about the designs of the rivals, but I've seen people complaining like, you can't be a guy with a guy rival. Or you can't be a girl with a girl rival. Which, fair enough, right? I'm not gonna slate that. But I think it's because the rival is the gender bend version of the main character, kind of like May's the rival in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Doras, and like how Serena is the rival in D5J. They're like they're the gender bend version of the character, but they've got like a different color palette. I know it's gender pick this time, worse than picking a starter. Well, keep in mind this is a Colosian game, and in the background of a lot of the shots, you can see that they've got clothes shops. So, keep in mind customization is on the table. Customization is definitely going to be available. I'm gonna hope that we're looking at as good customization as X and Y. Said it before, I'll say it again. I hope the customization is as good as X and Y's is. But Reputation might be coming back. You know how in the original Lumio City there was like you needed a certain amount of street cred to get into some shops? Oh shit, sorry, wrong Rainer. Oh no! I was thinking, oh, he's using his shiny Rainer this time. But no, it's the wrong Rainer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We'll see how this goes. But, I hope that comes back, but it has more mechanical implications this time. I know last time it actively lowered the price of the Blastoise and Venusaur Megastones. Alright. At least it isn't Martin Solrock. At least it isn't Martin Solrock. I got the vibe, don't worry. Also, I have a theory about the wild zones. You need to lunge a lot, noted. Although I might have to Iron Defense up again now. Does it have any stat boosters on its own moveset, though? It looks like Home Claws is only a bonus thing it can do. So it shouldn't actually be able to buff its own attack. Yeah, no, it does. Except, like, in its between turns. But, what was I going to say? You got Scary? Fair enough, Brugger. I hope you have a great rest of your day. So, I have a theory. You saw that Solrock attack once? What? Don't lie. We don't like liars in this chat. So, Quasarico, right? There's that big building that's Quasarico in the background of, like, the big, like, Lumiose map they did. Quasarico is, like, on the other side of the city to this, where the starting area seems to be. But Quasarico seems to be something that you're going to interact with. I don't know. The vibe I got was a lot of the scenes are from early on. If I'm wrong on that, then this theory might be, like, moot and stupid. But here's my bet. I think you're going to have free reign of the city from pretty early on. I think they're going to give you the starters, walk you through what battles are like, and then take you to the wild area 1. And then soon after that, they're just going to be like, okay, go on. Or maybe it'll take a bit longer, like, to get through a tutorial to open up the first part, like what they did in Legends Arceus, before you could access all of the Obsidian Fieldlands. But I think it's not going to be all that long before you get access to the whole city, right? And I think that the wild areas... I've got more to comment on the wild areas, by the way. I think that the wild... I think that the wild areas are going to level up as you progress through the game. So there'll be more Pokemon available, and there will be... yeah, there'll be more and stronger Pokemon available in the wild areas as you progress through the game. I want to punch AC and Tera... What the fuck? What? Pardon? Why? That's fucked up. I don't think I'm going to tolerate AZ hate here. Crit, ouch. I'm obsessed with his new design. He's showered. He has showered. I want to be clear. This AZ is showered and fresh. Because he nuked the world. Anything else needed to be said? He had his reasons. Least punchable person I can think of. Exactly, Felix. Personally, if my beloved Pokemon died, if my cat died in a war, I too would build a weapon to revive them and then turn it on the world. I would become Poke-Oppenheimer. I too would become Poke-Oppenheimer. If that happened to my cat. Reasonable crash out, as they say. GG indeed. I also adore his design. I'm trying to think. And I've been trying to think. What Pokemon characters exist? Salty, Nother Herber, you love to see it. What physically disabled Pokemon characters are there? Because AZ having a cane and a knee brace is obviously because of its gigantism. But I feel like this is the first time we're properly seeing... like, this is... Magnolia had a cane. And that's about as far as I can think. Seriously, what do you know about Gen 6 and nuking the world? What do you mean he had reasons? I want you to repeat that to me slowly until you can see the problem with it. No, in fact, don't repeat it to me. Repeat it to yourself. I don't know the full story. I only know this one part of the story. So I've judged it all on that. What do you mean he had his reasons? I'm gonna head off. Good luck with the raids. Fair enough, Basario. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. Alright, I'm gonna load up my next Alright. Where's the next Meowscarada? Where is that next Meowscarada? Yeah, that's why I thought it was in the future, AZ not holding himself up on his own. I see, I see. I think it's, like, my thought is, right? Shit. Where is Meowscarada? Oh, it's here. No, yeah, he does, right? And I think my theory, okay, there's one of two options here. Number one, maybe the Pokemon Company, maybe Game Freak and their character designers just decided to more accurately represent gigantism, because often people with gigantism do have a cane and stuff, and it makes sense why someone as old as him would need a neck brace, because I'm sure his knees are fucked. But additionally, what's it called? Like, I'm wondering if since getting Floette back, he started to age. I'm wondering if now that he's reunited with Floette, he's aging again. That's my theory. And I think that would be quite interesting. Seriously, somebody explain Gen 6. Okay, basically, I'll explain to you the relevant information about AZ here. So there was a giant Pokemon War 3,000 years ago. This was before Paldea was founded, by the way. So there was a giant Pokemon War 3,000 years ago. Where both people and Pokemon were drafted. AZ's Floette was drafted into the war. And after a few years, all he got back was a little box with her flower laid on top of it. Overcome with grief, he then made what is called the ultimate weapon. But the ultimate weapon's first use was to revive Floette. I think it still killed a load of Pokemon to do so, but its first use was to, I didn't actually say the, thing, it's, NJ65WD, Rob, what do you think about taking a Mewtwo into a Pokemon with Night Slash? What are we thinking about Mewtwo versus a Meowscarada Night Slash? Do we think we can lunge this guy enough for it to not one-shot? Not great, if I'll be honest. Yeah. No, I don't think Mewtwo's gonna work with this one, unfortunately, Jack. Meowscarada might be Grass-type, Tera-type, but they still keep the power-ups, the benefits from their other type. So Meowscarada is a Grass and Dark type. It has Night Slash. So, as much as Mewtwo is one of the strongest Pokemon of all time, it's not going to be one of the strongest against... Unless you're cooking something. If you're cooking something, tell us. If you have a meal to present us with, then feel free to shoot. But I do not trust the odds that Mewtwo will face in the first turn of the battle. I was going to spam Ice Beam to freeze it. That is a 10% chance. I can see the thought, but it doesn't have triple axle, right? Alright, yeah. Meowscarada's moveset is Flower Trick, Night Slash, Acrobatics, and Play Rough. Do you have Hisui Gudra? They did a big raid thing a few months... Not raid thing, outbreak thing a few months back. With Hisui Gudra. Or Dialga. This is your Violet copy that you don't play. I see, I see. Talonflame. Talonflame's a good shout. Fluffy? Hope they bring back Linking Cord. So do I, dude. So do I. But yeah, hello Axolotl. How goes it? I hope that your week has been going well so far. And yours as well, Parallel. Again, Night Slash is the issue. I think Salamence, I'd say, would stand the best chance. It's got Play Rough, but I think of Pokemon with any odds of surviving, I'd say Salamence. Of the Pokemon suggested so far, Salamence will do the best job. Axolotl's been here most times Galax has raided. I recognize them from Galax's general raid regulars. Alright. Alright. Load up another Iron Defense. Is your relaxed space before you have Galax scream in your ears? Hey, I can scream in your ears if you want. Uh-oh. I'm always down for some ear screaming. Okay, I'm gonna need to heal. I'm not gonna get the chance, but okay. Wait, I had another point. All right. Okay. Bizarre pitch. Right, bizarre pitch. So, what were the areas in ZA called? Were they wild areas or wild zones? Is it known how Flowout died, or else I'm going to have the idea of Flowout being shot with a gun until the end of time? Oh, I see. Yeah, no, it's not clarified. Wild zones, I see. That still evokes wild area, though. And that big, like, tournament-y thing that seems to be going on, they said promotional match. I'm wondering if we might be seeing some Galarian elements coming into the game. Pokemon Y was your first game, so I wish they'd also make a Pokemon Z and Y too, because I think Kalos is the best looking region. Well, you're aware what ZA basically is, right? You're It's only... Okay, fair enough. It is only Lumiose, but I'm guessing that it's going to be a very sequel-ish. Maybe not an exact sequel, right? Black and White 2, for example, very much tried to follow on exactly from what Black and White did, because they were Black and White 2. So I think the CA will try to stand on its own 2 feet a bit more, but I'm sure we'll see like a decent amount of past characters and stuff appearing in places. Frog Channel Gaming, hello, you don't have a level 100 Caesar? So Hisui Gudra is a Pokemon I've seen works. Pokemon Meowscarada. Great. Alright, so Pokemon recommended here are... Oh, interesting. Wait, how does that work? So, Pokemon like Venusaur, Skarmory, Leavanny, Gouging Fire, Heracross, Blossom is being suggested here. I love AZ and Floette. I love them so much. I hope we get some good AZ and Floette content. I'm so happy that AZ is just... Like, I was gonna say retired, but I don't think he had a job before. I wasn't expecting Meowscarada to be this tough. Yeah. The issue is it's got home claws and its signature always crits. What's the Venusaur moveset? The Venusaur moveset is... Arceus as well, obviously. Arceus is... Oh, it's saying Magmortar here as well. To be fair, pure fire types are going to be pretty solid here, because it's not really got much for pure fire types. It's got Flower Trick, Night Slash, Acrobatics, and Play Rough. Venusaur is Acid Spray, Sludge Bomb, Sunny Day, and Synthesis. Oh, because of Chlorophyll, I see. So, the main moves for Venusaur would be Acid Spray and Sludge Bomb, I believe. Because if you give it a Shell Bell, you're not really going to need to be doing much synthesizing. I like to race for the solo purpose of now all starters can be caught in other Pokeballs besides the regular. Exactly, that's a very fun thing. I made sure to catch my Meowscarada in a Safari Ball. I'm not sure if I'll do a shiny Sprigatito at any point, but if I do... To be fair, I ought to. Because, the only... Sprigatito is the only one of the Poldean starters I don't have a shiny of. I have a shiny Fuecoco, I have a shiny Quaquaval. No shiny Sprigatito yet, though. 2-4, 9B, 3S. Level 100 Blaziken, it has Acrobatics, which I think would end up being a threat. But if you can, get, Terastallized quickly, then maybe? That is the moveset, Frog Channel. Also, to be clear, I will be doing more raids over the course of the day, so if you do not get into this one, do not worry, there will be more Meowscaradas to fight. Cahir, what Pokemon do you want to get a Mega the most? Mr. Rime. I really want to Mega Mr. Rime. Now that we know the game set in modern Lumiose, I feel like Mr. Rime has a lower chance, but I think a Mega Mr. Rime would be really cool. Do I even have anything that can hit this thing hard? I had Talonflame and he was struggling. Yeah, this guy's a bit nasty. My general recommendation would be bulky Pokemon who can lower its attack. So, Caesar gets Lunge, for example. Or just go catch a Caesar from the DLC, or just go catch a Caesar from the DLC. It is available in the DLC areas, as long as you've got enough candies to get it to level 100 real quick. Is Pokemon Concierge worth watching? It's very cute. And since it's free on YouTube at the moment, the episodes are only about 10 to 15 minutes long as well, so they're not actually all that long. I think you could watch the whole thing in less than an hour. So... You have Netflix? Well, I guess that makes... If you have Netflix, then you should watch Free Run at Journey's End when it releases tomorrow. If you have Netflix, well, you can watch Free Run now, so... An orb on the movements of the Earth, but that's not dubbed, so... I think it'd be unfair if Meganium and Feraligatr become able to Mega Evolve, but not Typhlosion. That is my one gripe with the Meganium and Feraligatr getting Megas concept over them getting, like, Lumosian forms. Alright, looks like we're almost gonna have to start. Alright, I'm gonna hop into this. We'll do another one after. We will do another after, don't worry. I just want the Herba-Mysticas. I guess I could have backed out. Oh well. I have a Hydrapple. The issue is it has Acrobatics and it has Play Rough. So that's 2 moves that would hit a Hydrapple quite hard. Let me copy its moveset into the thing quickly. Oh, it's spaced it weirdly. Yeah, Hisui Gudra is a pretty big recommendation at the moment. Hisui Gudra is weak to nothing it has, and is also quite bulky. So Hisui Gudra... What do you do if you beat it? Fight it again. It gives Herba-Mystica, and is a fun fight, so I want to fight it more. Oh, I see what you're asking. I changed the date so another one spawns. So after I've beaten this, I'll go change the date and then I'll do another one. Do you remember when Blaziken was the only one of the opponent partners to be capable of Mega Evolving? That is a really good point. I hadn't considered it like that. Maybe we will get Meganium and Feraligatr Megas and no Typhlosion Mega. I'm so glad they used Shinx as the example of a new Pokemon. Dude, that was adorable. Concierge. Stop motion is such a good style. Got a Hisui Quillfish Outbreak in PLA. Best of luck, best of luck. No, no, not the baby Mega. We did get Hisui Typhlosion pretty recently, though, is the thing. Dude, if we get, like, Lumosian forms, they have the opportunity to do the funniest thing. Obviously, Emboar is infamous for being the 3rd firefighting starter in a row. What if Lumosian Emboar... What if Lumosian Emboar is Fire Ghost? What if they do 3 Fire Ghost types in a row as well? That would be so funny, I think. They should do that. Wait, did I? What does PLA stand for? Pokemon Legends Arceus. Sceptile and Swampert gain the abilities of Mega Evolve and Auras, so I guess it all works out. It did for them, but I guess it depends if it'll work out for these guys. Moddy Robbie, hello! Did I do anything for Pokemon Day? Not particularly. I'm more just discussing it now. I was going to edit my reaction together, but I'm not sure if I enjoyed how well I reacted. So I might do 5 things you missed, or something. We'll see. We'll see. I'll dwell on it. Unless you guys are particularly adamant on seeing my reaction, because I did record it. I did record it. But hello, Moddy Robbie. Welcome to the stream. I hope your Pokemon Day went well. Are you on Team PLZA likers or Team PLZA haters? You now have a level 100 Caesar. Nice. So max out his defense and HP. Get Iron Defense. Get Lunge and Swords Dance. ZA Hesitators. I see, I see. That would be funny, but also I would not be laughing. no, come on. Lumosian, Fire, Ghost, Ember. I can imagine it right now. I can see it in my mind's eye. It's clear as day. I'd have to pick Chikorita instead anyway. I thought... Did you not say you were picking the pair? No, I think I am going to go Tepig. I do like the Unova starters. I have always been a bit of a Unova starter fan. I dwelt on it a bit, because I do like Totodile. Obviously, our Totodile from our Soul Silver Nuzlocke was the GOAT. Until it died. Or was that the crystal? Wait, shit. I remember my Pokemon from Nuzlocke. I do that really well. Because I remember in Crystal, I picked Totodile and it died before Jasmine. Jasmine killed it, and that was quite fucked up. I remember when I evolved my Florigato just to guarantee it outrun Kofu's Trio. I think you mentioned. It's between Tepig and Chikorita for sure, but I love Fennekin, so maybe Chikorita's a better choice. Have to wait and see. Oh, that's actually a fair point. I am going to want Fennekin, aren't I? I found myself a bit iffy with ZA. It's kind of growing on you, but the two Johto starters are weird. Yeah, but my thought with that is, the Kanto starters are going to be available. We've seen Charizard. The Kalos starters better be available. Okay, no, interesting thing I observed. So, in the Legends Arceus trailer, they led first foot forward with, look at this is Hisui. And they showed Piplup, Turtwig, and Chimchar in the wild off the bat. They showed them in the wild immediately. Right? They also showed Spiel, which is a Pokemon outside of the Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum Pokedex. ZA, however, hasn't shown the Kalos starters yet. We have not seen the Kalos starters as of this point in the ZA trailer. Additionally, the only Pokemon revealed so far have been in the X and Y Pokedex. To be fair, to be like, ooh, 2 sours. To be like fair, the Pokemon X and Y Pokedex has 450 Pokemon in it. When X and Y released, there were like 700. So that is over half of all Pokemon were in the XY Pokedex. So, it's pretty hard to, like, if you threw a dart at a board of all the Pokemon that existed at the time, you would probably hit a Pokemon that is in the X and Y Pokedex. I'm assuming ZA's dex will be a bit smaller. But anyway, I'm interested, Oh, so what isn't in the XY Pokedex, basically? Exactly. Let me just find the... Did this reset? I remember there being a water raid, but... Hopefully the XY box legendaries are in ZA. I'm sure they will be. No, I'm sure the Kalos starters will be in ZA. I think it'd be weird if the Kalos starters weren't in ZA. I just find it funny that they haven't been shown yet. I don't think that reset properly. But, there we go. Whatever's next to me just reset. A new raid spawned. Because there's a sound effect for that. Believe it or not. There it is. I don't know what the plan for Venusaur is. Spam Venom Drench. No. Acid Spray. Spam Acid Spray. Oh, Rob's grabbing a beer. Are there any... What's a good Tera for Caesar besides Stella? I'd say... Maybe Bug? You kind of have to go Bug if you actually want to get a bonus. But it does very much have acrobatics. So if you're going with Bug Terror, you're going to want to be max defense. and you're going to want to make sure that its attack doesn't get up too high. You're going to want to be careful. So ensure you have lunge. Are there any replacements for Caesar? I don't have mine built, and I'm too lazy to do it now. Hisui Gudra is a big one. Magmortar, Heracross. It says Poison Tera. That makes sense. Meowscarada doesn't have anything against poison types. Super trained in HP, attack, and defense. Yep. Or just HP. And if you've already super trained it in HP, attack, and defense, that will do. That is fine. But you don't need attack as much. Meowscarada isn't all that bulky. Stella isn't even good, I thought. Stella is good in raids. So outside of raids, when you Terastallize into Stella type, each time you use a type for the first time, it'll get the Tera boost. But if you use a move of the same type again after, it'll lose it. So, for example, if I Stellaed my Caesar and then used X Scissor, it'd get the boost. But then after that, if I used Lunge or X Scissor, it would no longer get the boost. In raids, that boost doesn't fade. You always have the boost. Okay, if I were to train my Caesar, how would I get his EV set up? Full send, HP, and defense. Axolotl, does that mean that your Caesar right now is currently Steel Tera type? Bluntly put, Axolotl, you'll live the raid. If you join the raid with us now, you'll live through it, I think. As long as you keep up with your iron defenses, ensuring to keep up your defense and making sure your health doesn't drop too low, I think you can live through the raid. While it'd be better if you could Tera, sure, but yeah. Like, yeah, no, I don't think you would die during the raid with that. So if you haven't caught Meowscarada yet, and you want to catch Meowscarada, then you could just join, and you'll probably be able to get through it as long as we all play logically. Or use the mochi, the drug-filled mochi. But, right, I'm gonna go in. We got QBGX3X. If you want to be extra safe, use a nature that boosts defense. Sorry, Rob's over on Twitch. Rob is the Caesar expert. The CEO. I wonder if Pokemon are going to hit us with a plot twist in ZA. That plot twist being Quasarico not being evil. My current bet, right, are that Quasarico are trying to gather as many Pokemon and people in Lumio City as possible. To drain their life force to power the ultimate weapon. Because that's how the ultimate weapon was used initially. Where do I find the shell? It is in... You can buy it from Delibird Presents. Maybe Cascafara? If not Cascafara, try Lavencia. I know my Cargo isn't good, but he's level 100 and pure fire type. He is not pure fire type. He is fire rock. But he is still very defensive, so I hope he'll stand a good chance. Lavencia. It is Lavencia, apparently. So Lavencia has shell bells. I 100% believe they're not evil. Interesting. I don't know. Like, since Gen 5, there has always been a twist villain. Every single new story they've told since Gen 5 has had a twist villain in it. N was a twist villain, Colress was a twist villain. Lysander doesn't seem like a twist villain because he screams part of Team Flare, but he's meant to be a twist villain. If you, like, actually read the game story, you notice that there's an odd implication. Oh, no. Oh, it's because it's shielding and shit, so it's taking a while to... Did you see that guy's hair? He's not evil, like... Oh my god, the sideburns. The twist villain is when you realize, that the Pokemon you introduce to the city are getting in everyone's way and making them late for work and stuff. Oh, I just died. What the fuck? Uh-oh. I once saw someone use Magcargo against Kieran's Young Mega post-game, and it did more than half of Magcargo's HP with Bug Buzz. Crikey. Hello, SFA! Oh no, pre-rolls. But I hope your week has gone well. We've not caught any shinies yet. We have caught Meowscarada. The twist villain will be Jet. Yeah, that's Quasarico. Okay, we just lost. I don't think we're gonna win, given that it's full health still. Parallel. Do you have the DLC? I feel like the lady with the assistants is going to be the twist villain. We're all talking about the same person. I just want to be clear. I want to, like, be clear. Like, I was like, I bet it's Quasarico. Lucario was like, I bet it's Jet. Axelot was like, I feel like it's the lady with the assistant. This is the same people we're talking about. We're talking about the same people. Nah, it'll be the blonde lady. I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, Caesar is available in the mountainous region. Yeah, in the mountainous region of Blueberry Academy, you can catch Caesar. Straight up just Caesar. I'd highly recommend catching a Caesar from there. I thought you were slandering AZ. Could not. I could not bring myself to slander AZ. I will be gutted if AZ turns out to be a villain. CW8H4J. CW8H4J. To be fair, right? Floette, just for more context, Lucario, Floette was so pissed off, was so gutted that AZ killed so many Pokemon for it that it left for 3,000 years. You know that meme of AZ holding Floette that says it's been 3,000 years? It's because his Floette fucked off for 3,000 years. There is no way that AZ is going to be a twist villain, because Floette would be fucking fuming. Floette would be delirious with rage. So I really doubt that he'd pull something so stupid. So, I think there's a pretty strong chance of... Have you changed anything about Venusaur Harper? Frog Channel? Hold up, my space-time distortion's starting. But, AZ is going to be the villain, but it's Floette controlling him like Ratatouille, and you just don't realise because he's so tall! I love that. What if AZ dies so we can get Floette? What if AZ dies, and that's how we get Floette? If they kill AZ, I'm gonna be so mad. I want to be clear. I'm gonna be fuming. Spoilers. Snip Pip, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week has gone well. Have you seen the ZA trailer? I beat all the gym leaders, battled all the titans, and only 1-star bosses, and now I'm doing a fresh start with only Quaxley. I see, best of luck. Hopefully your Quaxley run goes well. When you say only Quaxley, do you mean like Quaxley, or do you mean Quaxwell and Quaquable? What's your opinion on the ZA starters? I don't hate any starters, is the thing. So while I'm generally quite indifferent on them as a group, while I'm generally quite indifferent on them as a group, I'm excited for the people who do like them. And who knows? Maybe I'll come out of ZA being unreasonably attached to one of those starters because it clutched up for me. Because I find that the best way for me to start liking Pokemon, like specific Pokemon, is for me to use them. I feel like the moment I use a Pokemon, my appreciation for it goes up. You're finally going to have a fire starter again because you love Tepig so much. That's fair, that's fair. Wait, time to piss off Cahir with more unrehearsed questions. No! Favorite ZA starter! You can only pick one. Tepig, probably. I don't know. If I pick Totodile, it's because Delphox and it's Mega. If I pick Totodile, it's because Delphox gets a Mega. But then again, right? If I do that, then I can't use Greninja. And if Ash Greninja's in the game, then I'm going to want to use Ash Greninja, because Ash Greninja, as much as I kind of hate Ash Greninja, I kind of like Ash Greninja. So I might choose Chikorita when it comes down to it. I mean, it's the same save file, but I boxed all my past members, and I'm starting off with a fresh with a Quaxley team. With Quaxley, with a new team. I see. Fair enough, then. Well, best of luck to you and your Quaxley team. This is going poorly. Yeah, I might be... Oh, the battle thing's back. I might be Team Chikorita. Actually, sorry to be a fake, you never stand exactly. I was up 6 defense, they crit you, no! Yeah, I fucking hate it when that happens, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, I do not know why GameMate is recommending Venusaur, but I think it might be time to return to the drawing board there, Frog Channel. Again, I'd recommend grabbing a Caesar from the Blueberry Academy. Fennekin, Talonflame, Pyroar is too good to miss. Exactly. That's the worry. And I'm gonna want to use Ash Greninja. Maybe Gyarados. I could see Gyarados and Mega Gyarados being good because they'll be early, they'll be easy to get early on, right? That's my thought. Ash Krogunk, no. Rock Krogunk. You don't have to level candies, I see. I don't have a spare. Wait, Heracross would get one shot. Why is it recommending Heracross? I'm starting to think that this was made before they realized it was going to have acrobatics. But it's Legends anyway, so the team will be rotating like 18 of them until the end lol. That is a good point. Pokemon games as of recent have been very good at letting you rotate and be very loose with which Pokemon you're going to use. To be fair, actually, I might use a Gyarados just because Gyarados is cracked these days, right? Gyarados has always been cracked, but, yeah, Gyarados has always been cracked. But Gyarados has become more cracked since they decided that it needed to have good stab moves early on. Because it gets, Liquidation and Waterfall very close to Evolution, which is insane, because why would you do that? Half the point of Gyarados, right, was the fact that for a long time, What's it called? My brain doesn't work. Alright. I didn't want to use Emboar since it was your first Gen 5 starter, and the same goes for Delphox Gen 6. Oh, interesting! Generally, people tend to want to use the Pokemon they used in the past. S3, PD, and R. Alright, yeah, no. Gyarados' thing was, like, it was really good and really powerful and evolved at level 20 from a really weak Pokemon, but it also, like, has significant drawbacks early on where it has very few actually good moves. Can I use a level 75? I would not recommend it. I level more characters in Honkai than I have in Genshin. I've been playing for a week and I'm only at level 20. Oh. Interesting. For first teams, I try not to duplicate. Ah, that's fair, that's fair. I had, like, 17 Squirts the Blastoise before I started actually differentiating the names I named my Pokemon. I had so many Squirts the Blastoise. Also happy I don't have to think about version exclusives. That's another good thing about Legends. Real, actually. Need XP candies? 5-star raids give you XP candies, and they're generally pretty easy. So I'd recommend doing some 5-star raids. It's either that, or, like, get a normal power sandwich and fight with Blissey. You want to use Aromatisse and ZA? And to be fair, you might have a good option for that if, ZA does the Legends Arceus with trade evolutions. There was a Slurpuff in someone's, There was a Slurpuff on someone's team in the trailer, so... Can use Aromatisse and Chloritza at the same time, so life is good. Mega Chloritza would go hard, actually. I could also trade Evolve it in Sword if I had to. That is also true, but I'm guessing that they won't be making us do that, honestly. I'm really interested to see if we're going to get any new Megas and what the new Megas are. But we're going to have to wait a few months to see it. I'm guessing we won't get any more news till June time. Although it depends on when the game comes out, right? Because they said releasing late 2025. So does that mean November as usual? Or could we be getting, like... When is late 2025? Okay, so Google seems to be under the impression I don't understand how time works. Looking that up, I've realized Google doesn't understand what I'm asking, and it just seems to think I don't understand how time functions. I was hoping for, like, a late 2025 is the last 4 months of the year, or something like that, but I'm guessing we'll be looking at either October or November. Sword and Shield was November 15th, and Scarlet Violet was November 18th. Those days are burnt into your brain. That's fair, that's fair. I wonder if we'll get, what was it called? I wonder if we'll get, a similar release date to X and Y, which was like October 23rd, right? I think that would be interesting. Your Caesar died because it wouldn't let you attack or use moves. No! Hate that. This is a great site for you. Yeah, this is Rob's dream. Rob loves Caesar. In fact, this Caesar is from Rob. It was a gift. Alright. This question's been thrown around a bit, but I'm gonna ask it again. What's everyone's most wanted Mega Evolution? This is why I hate Scarlet Violet raids. I don't know, I think they're better than the Sword and Shield ones, personally. I need a fast way to get levels. Normal type sandwich. Blissey or Chansey. In the very top of Paldea, you can find loads of Chansey. Switch 2 news is only a month away. Yeah, Switch 2 news is in April, which is in just a month and a bit. So yeah. Mega Yan Mega. Flygon or Aromatisse? That's fair, that's fair. I actually don't know. I mean, yeah, I've said Mr. Rhyme a lot, but I might pivot to Primarina. I think it'd be really cool if we saw Megas for the Gen 7 starters, but I doubt it'll happen is the thing. Mr. Rhyme is like an out there pick, right? Mr. Rhyme is like a left field. No one would expect Mr. Rhyme pick, right? That's why I kind of low-key want a Mega Mr. Rhyme, but I want a Mega Scarlet Violet Legendary that a Fire type that has a human god riding it. Huh? You want all the starters to get Megas? I'd be interested to see that, but I feel like this point is unlikely. Spogo's Binted, that is. Brandon, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Cahir Club. Alright, hopefully we can catch this up. Maybe? Oh, the shield's down, we have a solid chance. I think Lurantis, but I don't see any reason. I think Lurantis actually has a higher likelihood than you'd expect. Lurantis and Golisopod, I'd say, have solid chances at Megas, is my opinion. Oh! There we go. There we go. The shield is down, you just bonk it to death, exactly. Nice. GG, lads. GG. Alright. Tohaba, you love to see it. You love to see it. Mega Golisopod would be horrifying to look at, I think it would. It would. Dusk Ball with this goes hard, yes. I did a Safari for mine, just because I like Safari Ball, but Dusk Ball is also a very nice ball for Meowscarada. What's the code? Let them catch it first, Frog. You're not going to reset? Okay. But I feel like we could see a decent biodiversity change in Kalos. To the point where we could see some newer Pokemon, considering shit like Univers, in 3 years, the biodiversity of Univers changed to an insane degree, where loads of Pokemon that didn't live in the region before started living there. So, I feel like we might see a decent biodiversity change in Kalos, considering it's been 13 years. But I wonder if those will all be Pokemon who get something or not. Because Legends Arceus introduced a load of pre-Gen 4 Pokemon. It's level 100, it is indeed. All of the raid Pokemon, all the 7-star raid Pokemon are level 100. Oh, that's the Kalos starters missing. Because I'm shiny hunting the Kalos starters, I'm doing a that will be continuing on Monday actually, my shiny hunt for the Kalos starters. I'm hoping to get a shiny Kalos starter for when ZA gets home, which might be a while, but RX H9 3D. RX H9 3D. Axolotl, you should start charging. You should start charging for the for the Caesar. Start most of the starters, so I need to find someone who can trade you them. That's fair, that's fair. The problem is I want to use so many Pokemon, but Spice type overlap. No, I feel that, honestly. It's like, Pokemon is not a game that needs that much strategy. You can have multiple Pokemon of the same type on a team and it doesn't matter. But it feels wrong. But it feels wrong. It feels incorrect. Inappropriate. I use mono teams occasionally. Yeah, mono teams, sure, but... To be fair, though, Axolotl, I don't know, like, it's getting into the mindset for it, but Legends games, Pokemon games as of late, really, are very good at letting you swap your team out and having more of a fluid team. You tend to not need to have, like, a set team, because Pokemon will level up very easily around you. Like, I want to use Ceruledge, but also Volcarona and Sinistcha. With OCD, it's triggering. That's fair, that's fair. But, actually, let me keep a literal Palkia for nothing when I offer to give it back. Oh, Harper is here with Caesar. Well, Joseph has acrobatics. Oh, that is a good point. Well, we'll find out the hard way, it's fine. I need to keep a note on which starters I'll need, so I'll be right back. Fair enough, fair enough. We should keep it. It seems like Lucario needs another go with it after you, though, Frog Channel. Yeah, that was the worry, I guess. Hey, at least it means that it's not going to nullify the Iron Defense anymore. Okay, rate this team. Follow Me Magmar, Titan Belly Drum, Physical, Snow Setter or Trick Rumor. SFA, I don't do comp. I'm surprised you don't remember. Like, you might have gotten used to me being able to rate Genshin teams. I don't do comp Pokemon. I don't know comp Pokemon. Gonna comment the Meowscarada Felix because it's great to be a cat. Felix, is this true? Felix, can we get a bet on this? That's a weird name to call a cat Pokemon. You should ask Dorsal, you should do that. Please do that in her stream today. To be fair, maybe I won't be there, because I got Monster Hunter to play. I got Monster Hunter to play! New Monster Hunter's out, and, we have a showdown game to improve that here. Okay, no, like, in my head, I'm aware I've talked about some of these things in my reaction, but I never posted it.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
I never posted it. I never posted the reaction. The VGC game has me excited, but not because I like VGC, but because it feels like Pokemon games as of late have been bending more and more and more into the idea of VGC and prioritizing VGC, and I think it's quite lame. Right? Like, we've been finding mints during the main story. Pokemon movesets have been getting absolutely insane, like Gyarados. Like, there's been so much, like, it really feels like they're trying to make every Pokemon viable for VGC and stuff. But if the VGC game becomes a separate thing, if it becomes a separate thing from the main series, it means that they don't have to, like, prioritize VGC. It means that, It means that, like, they can do more interesting things with the battle system in like, future games. It means that they can get rid of the mints. They can get rid of the fucking mints. I don't want the mints. I hate the mints. They are opposed to everything. Everything that Pokemon is meant to be. Every Pokemon is unique and special, and each one's have their own weaknesses and flaws. Here, change it. Quick question, did anyone notice that some Pokemon movesets got nerfed? Got nerfed? Which ones? Pokemon is kind of pay to win. The Pokemon comp sim I use, I don't have to build mons, but in Pokemon you have different games with different stuff and add-ons, exactly, yeah. Wish your friends to ruin their sleep schedule to do some late-night mining, best of luck. Going till 1 AM, yeah, I can imagine I'll be having a late night with, what was it called? I can imagine I'll be having a late night with Monster Hunter. And mints. Okay, to be fair, mints aren't really pay to win. Because if you buy Scarlet and Violet, where the metagame is taking place right now, you can just get them. Scarlet and Violet is full of mints in it. That would fuck balance for all other games. Well, technically only Sword and Shield. To be clear, SFA, they're making a new VTuber... Whoa! Whoa! Like the evolutions in Luxray lost Iron Tail, and a few more, I forgot, but I feel like I'm going crazy. Oh, that is bizarre. But yeah, no, what was it called? The VGC, what I'm saying is the VGC has the opportunity to, and probably will, move to Pokemon Championships, this new app that they're making, which is basically like Pokemon Showdown, but official. Pokemon Sword and Shield players farming for weeks should have one minty boy do the same with 2 mints. I mean, yeah, but that's because they were trying to make the VGC easier. They're killing Showdown? Are they killing Showdown? I wouldn't be surprised if they took Showdown down, but I hope they don't. They can't take Showdown down? Why can't they take Showdown down? Wait, I'm gonna go to the toilet quickly, but once I am back, we'll be continuing on with the raids, so make sure to stay tuned, because once I have returned, it'll be more raids. So I will be right back. And we are back. Back again. Right. This music kind of fire. Real, I'm low-key vibing. Thank you. My good friend made it. He's down below, right? Isn't it? Exclamation point music if you want to check him out. Just double checking that that is correct. Where's Nightball not in here? Oh shit. Yeah, exclamation point music if you want to check it out. Yeah, there we go. Why is the Android tablet sound in the song? It isn't. I don't think it. That's not a Meowscarada. I got fucking juked by a Goodra. You're trading? I see. Well, it'll take me a bit to find it anyway, so. Oh, it's over here instead. It's behind me. They do have megas in the showdown game. That is true. Be Goodra. Indeed, Spectral. Hello, how goes it? I hope you enjoyed the Pokemon Presents. I can be a menace with my Mega Steelix Driplim combo again. Indeed. I'm interested to see... Okay, so my assumption is, right, it's going to be a one gimmick per team, right? So you either Terastallize, Dynamax, Mega Evolve, or Z-Move? But Z-Moves are kind of underpowered, and Z-Moves have functioned alongside Mega Evolution before. Z-Moves... No one would choose Z-Moves, right? Would there be any reason to choose Z-Moves as your gimmick? Bro, I love the PLA battle style. The PLA battle style or the PLZA battle style? I'll be honest, I think it'll be generational brackets again, like Showdown. I don't, because they showed Mega Charizard fighting... They showed Mega Charizard fighting Tera Dondozo. Why would they have shown Mega Charizard fighting Tera Dondozo if that isn't a thing you can do in the game? That seems dumb. I'm gonna have a Terastallized Mega Lucario with a Z move and it's Dynamax. Don't know. PLZ, sorry. No, that's fair. I was confused. I thought that probably was what you meant. No, yeah, it does seem really cool. I'm excited to see what it's going to be like. The games are a huge improvement visual-wise, but I hope that they're also a huge improvement... what's it called? Brain. But they're also a huge... I hope it's also a huge improvement performance-wise, because I can imagine that real-time battles on a bad-performing engine would be arse. You're gonna grind levels? Best of luck, Frog Channel. Oh, then it'll be an anything goes category. That's fair. Your ADHD brain makes stories for your save files. Like, for example, one playthrough, your team was based off the fact I was a performer, or another one was you getting a dead brother Cinderace. That's a difficulty to team building. Oh, I like that. You're in, I've noticed. Alright, sorry if I miss any messages, by the way. Chat's being quite quick at the moment. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go. But, yeah, no, real-time battles... It's a thing that people have wanted for ages. And the battle style is kind of given Xenoblade 2. Is kind of given Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I wonder if there'll be a bonus for being near your Pokemon. Because in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, there was a big bonus for when you were actually nearby your Pokemon. I think it'd be cool if there was, like, a thing where your Pokemon would get stronger when you were close with them. The spam lunge. Make sure you set up a couple of iron defenses first. If you have iron defense. Revisiting the worst Pokemon remake of all time, BDSP, just for the starters. That's fair. The issue is it's a remake of Diamond and Pearl, which were pretty rough around the edges to begin with. But... Wait! Just catch them in Legends Arceus. With champions, I'm glad we're getting all the gimmicks back and they can be in the same battle. I think it's going to be chaotic as hell. I'm wondering if Rob's right in it. That'll be an anything goes category. Cahir, what's your opinion on the move Taunt? Funny. I always wonder what would happen if I... Oh wait, no, I was thinking of Torment. Never mind. Taunt's still funny. I barely completed Legends Arceus, I'm so lost. As long as you've made it to the Cobalt Coastlands, you should be able to get every Sinnoh starter. Chimchar appears in an island in the south of Obsidian Fieldlands. Then in the Crimson Mirelands, you get Turtwig off in a corner. Haven't finished the first world thing, I see. I guess you might have to do BDSP. I'd recommend trying a bit more with Legends Arceus, though. I think Legends Arceus is a very good game. What's Torment? Torment stops you using the same move twice in a row. Well, stops your opponent using the same move twice in a row. I always wondered what Torment, Encore, and Mean Look would do. Play PLA, it's the best game on the Switch, Pokemon-wise. I was gonna say until we get ZA, but I'm not gonna be that cocky, actually. I hope ZA's better. I'm praying ZA is peak. It looks really good, right? As a concept, it looks like it's gonna be really good. Will it be when we're playing it? Let's find out. Said, I want that game so bad I have to hope a lot. Well, best of luck, best of luck. Keep an eye out on eBay. You might be able to get a Switch Lite for cheap if you're just strategic about it. I got Splatoon for about £25. Splatoon 3, that is. Wait, you know who needs something new? Heat more Endurant. Real, actually. I'm trying not to use any Kalos Pokemon until ZA, so Hawlucha and Noivern are going to have to wait. That's fair, that's fair. Because I'd expect a few Gen 6 Pokemon to get Megas, right? There are going to be a few Gen 6 Pokemon getting Megas. Monster Hunter's cross-platform, right? Is Monster Hunter... That's the first fucking question! Google AI says yes, and Game Radar also says yes. I trust Game Radar more, but both of them said yes, so... So it is cross-platform. So far for my team planned, I have Quaquaval, your favourite flamboyant duck, and Miraidon since he's Adora. Yeah, I love Miraidon. If you're down, I'll get it. I'm playing through the main story with some friends, but I can do other hunts. I'm not opposed to doing other hunts. I hope Google knows I scroll past the AI overview every single time. I do. Normally I do, I was just trying to be quick. But yeah, no, if you truly do want backup from Admiral Clock, he served in the Monster Wars, you know. When I played Monster Hunter World, I made a fucked up old man, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that again, and I sure did. And I sure did. Yeah, I'll probably do the story on my own. But up coming in, I'm very down for some monster hunting. They let you take 2 weapons into battle, in World, so Obviously, that enables my options massively, because now I get to take in a Switch Axe and one more Switch Axe. You should Ito's story quest, nice. Ability patch, oh. I'm low-key pissed at Sinister's move being its only other good attacking move. Not being Scald or Foul Play and not Psychic. I see. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out if you were saying it should have Scald, but yeah, that's not great, isn't it? I usually go Giant Claymore. That's fair. I want to try Monster Hunter. Well, the new one did just release, so. Oh, wait, that's 60 quid. Never mind. I wonder if I can Dragon Spike in Monster Hunter. Well, there is a mechanic in Monster Hunter where you leap up onto the monster. Um, 449B 3G. That's the other thing that happened, is my dad got the new iPhone. Which is funny, because you'd be like, oh, is he like a big iPhone guy? No. He had the iPhone XS. The phone he had up until today was the iPhone XS, which he has had for almost a decade. What's that, 8 years? 8 years, I think, maybe 9. The 16E? Yes. If that's the new one, that's the one. Is it good? It's an iPhone. It looks like mine, but it's matte instead of shiny. But it was only like 700 quid. I think maybe he paid 800 for the 200 gig. Which is a lot cheaper than an iPhone generally goes for. So he decided that, given that... I bet all your dad needs is a Nokia. No. No, he needs... Shit! I just locked in with King Gambit! Oops. Issue is he needs emails for work, so it's good to have a phone that can receive emails. And more importantly, he is an avid Clash of Clans player. My dad loves Clash of Clans. He needs a device that can play Clash of Clans on it. It's just how it is. Throwing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, it's fine. We're gonna win. I can get this move. I promise. Mine loves a rip-off of Candy Crush. Not even Candy Crush. A rip-off of Candy Crush. Wild. Mine loves something called Royal Match. Right. Is it like a card game? And Royal Kingdom. Does he maybe just like royalty? What is his opinion on the King of England? Shoot 7 of the 17 stars I need in BDSP already. Candy Crush, but like as simple as possible. But recently it's been Solitaire. I see. It's not my dad, but my grandma has a criminal case. That's not a phone app. What? It's advertised all over the place. I see. What did she do? If you can elaborate. As long as elaborating isn't going to get you in trouble with the law. Criminal Case is a game on mobile and computer. Right, I knew that. Good bit, right? I made such a funny joke just then. Please, I really want this. I mean, we can try and help. Have you got a Caesar? Caesar is my big recommendation. I've accidentally taken in a King Gambit, to be clear. Yeah? Well, if you max out your Caesar's HP and defense IVs, make sure it has iron defense, lunge. Those are the important ones. If it's got Swords Dance, that's pretty good. Then give it Tera Bug. Or Stellar. Bada boom, bada bing. Lucario, don't offer someone else's Pokemon. Okay, Axolotl is fine with it. Oh, I thought we were making the same joke. We were! we were making the same joke. Yep, it was the same joke we were making, Felix. Your Caesar shiny? I mean, that doesn't boost its power. Congratulations. All the same, that is very exciting. But, shininess was... yeah, no, it is cool. That is fair, you're just saying... okay, cool. I thought you might have been trying to be like, it's shiny, that means it'll be useful. All your XP candy's gone. No! Two idiots telling each other exactly. Yeah, exactly. We were making the same joke. It's level 50. Yeah, that's not going to be as useful. Given that these guys are level 100. That being the Meowscarada is level 100. Oh shit. I took too long to read the "Can I get heals" message for Rob. I'll heal you now, Rob. Maybe. I need to get to the point I can. I'm not cooking at the moment. This King Gambit is not meant to be here. This is the Pokemon I use to capture Pokemon. This King Gambit is at the front of my team in case I find a shiny, and today it's fighting this Meowscarada. And today it's ooh, it is level 100. It is a level 100 Pokemon. It's just not meant. King Gambit final blow? King Gambit final blow? Oh my god! I take it back! This King Gambit I built to catch Pokemon is clearly the best Meowscarada counter, even though it died. Two ability capsules. Anyone been lucky enough to see all the 7 planets? I've been looking up into the sky a lot. I love a good bit of Venus. I saw Venus before the sun had even set today. Can you only get one Meowscarada? You can. Unfortunately, with 7 stars, you only get 1. But super dude, I'd recommend... no, I'd say you should either level that Caesar up to 100, or maybe take Axolotls. Because, bluntly put, these raids are very hard. I haven't even seen one of the planets. Well... the thing is the planets are some of the easiest stars to see in the sky. So I'd recommend going out into the garden and looking up into the southwest and seeing the brightest star in the sky, and that's Venus. That is just Venus there. Directly above at the moment, I believe, is Saturn, You have no experience candies? Then yeah, I'd recommend taking bisexual axolotl Caesar. Their Caesar has gone through this raid multiple times so far through other people. This isn't the... No, it is. Alright. Sure, how? Just regular trade. When I look outside, there is nothing. Is it cloudy? Alright. Oh, wait a moment, instead of just running in. Just so Super Dude can get a chance to grab the Caesar first. A tiny bit cloudy, but not much. I see. Fair enough, then. Well, keep an eye out on a less cloudy day. Unless, of course, you live in the middle of a big city. And then, I don't know, light pollution shouldn't be so bad you can't even see the planets, right? I got a seal from Wonder Trade. Ah. You're Peter Halo-ish. Yeah, Super Dude, are you Peter? The issue is, right? The issue is those Peter Griffin... Is those Peter Griffin TikToks... Peter Griffin AI TikToks... As much as they're brain rot, they're people talking about subjects they're interested in. Like, why... Like, why is Peter Griffin educating the people of Instagram Reels on socialism? Like, what's going on? What's going on? 3-1, 3N, FL. 3-1, 3N, FL. Need a shiny Scyther to evolve into Kleavor and call Green Bean. I love that. Oh, yeah! You're trying to get shiny Caesar? I thought you had a shiny Caesar. Yeah, 3-1, 3 NFL. Is Kleavor good? Might add him to the team. You mean Scyther? Oh, I see. Fair enough, then. Kleavor's cool at the least. I think it's pretty solid. Wait. I have more than half a box. What was it called? Kleavor appears in Blueberry Academy. If Scyther and Caesar appear in Legends ZA, there's a chance that Kleavor could appear, which means that maybe we will get Mega Kleavor. Is everyone doing Caesar? Probably. Like, Caesar is a good Pokemon for this raid, is the issue. Because if you, like, because it's very defensive, so you Iron Defense up a couple of times. Mega Kleavor could look nice. I think Mega Kleavor would be sick. What would be good for Skeledirge next week? Manaphy. Me and Rob will definitely be using Manaphy, I think. Other than that, I guess it depends on his moveset. Alright, I'm just gonna hop in. Maybe some random water type. I'm sure there are specific water types that will be more effective than others. Additionally, maybe Pokemon with, like, Flash Fire and stuff. Like, I'll use a Pokemon as long as it isn't slow and frail, and its BST isn't below 400. B, the game wants on a Pavilion team and she carries sometimes. I'm not sure if Kleavor's slow. It might be, it might not be. Let's find out. Pokemon Kleavor. Use your level 50. Uh-oh. As long as it has Iron Defense. Kleavor it's got 85 speed, so that's pretty average, and its defenses are pretty solid, so. It does not. Well, that might be an issue. It's fine. Is that a shiny? It is. Get here. Have you ever wanted to play Infinity Nikki? I'll be honest, not particularly. It seems cool, right? Not gonna slate it. I'm just not particularly eager. I've got other stuff on my plate. You died, I guess that's to be expected. It's fine. We can try again. Next week, if you want, I may let you borrow the Manaphy from VDSP since I trust you and you help me get it, so you can try it out for Skeledurge. I have a Manaphy. Rob gave me his Oh, Axo! Sorry. Dyslexia. My apologies, Lucario. I was really confused then. And then I actually reread them. Then Axo was like, thank you. And then... Will Quaquaval and Skeledurge be next week? So next week is Skeledurge. The week after that is Quaquaval. All good. Galax does that all the time. It is an easy thing to do. I remember once when I was streaming, some guy came into chat and specifically talked to someone, like, every message began with someone else's name, because they were no, there were like 2 people in chat at the time. It was a few years ago. There were like 2 people in chat at the time, and they were talking to like that person specifically and just trying to blank me entirely for some reason. And I was like, are you trying to like make me feel insecure or something? Like, what's the goal here? Like, it was just very confusing what was, like, what they were trying to achieve. Can I convince Cahir to play Honkai Star Rail? I don't want to be alone in Honkai Star Rail. To be alone in the has no good build squad. Oh well. I got other stuff to play. Sorry for using the wrong one? No worries. It happens. I used, what's it called? Kleavor on the last one. You got a non-website Electivire? Nice. There are some crazy people in YouTube stream chats. There are. There's like this one guy who comes into stream, he's like pretty regularly. He's been coming in pretty regularly since, what is that? I think maybe like September of 2022. And like, whenever I shiny hunt, he always predicts I'll get get the shiny at like a very similar number, but then I never do. And it's like, come on man, let it go. /J to be clear. You shouldn't even entertain those types of freaks, to be honest. I bet they'll just want to make you unhappy. You real? Why is Stellar only get the stab on the first move, not in raids? In raids, you get the stab on every move. Stellar types were specifically made for raids, more or less. What? Yep. it is, yeah, it was like the big thing for them is they always work. Like, because otherwise Stella would be quite shit, yeah? You did the DLC the same. Yeah, no. Stella... Yes, Stella is a very good one for raids. Because a Pokemon like Meowscarada, right, has very good type coverage. If you wanted to go with a bug type, you'd fundamentally be weak to acrobatics. But because I can go Stella, that means that I can still have acrobatics be neutral. Oh, it's spicy, nice. Axolotl, I'll give back to Caesar now, yeah. Caesar was there as moral support. Caesar was there to Caesar... Axolotl Caesar was, like, there for moral support, yeah. Felix call out. Anyway, I'm full, sending 95 Meowscaradas, all 310 points. I feel it now, maybe Breath of the Wild if I have any. Breath of the Wild. You said bits, it also corrected to Breath of the Wild. That is interesting. Why did it do that? Are you not going to refresh? You're not going to refresh, okay. There we go. You like Breath of the Wild. Real! Favorite game? Second favorite game of all time. It's my favorite's Tears of the Kingdom. I know a lot of people hate Tears of the Kingdom, but I really think that Tears of the Kingdom is everything Breath of the Wild is, but better. Wait, is it guaranteed to have the best in all stats? I don't believe so. Let's find out. Dunk. Oh wait, no, you have to... Yes, it is. Yeah, it is meant to have the best in all stats. It is indeed 6 IV. And ensure that you do indeed give it the mightiest mark. Okay, what's your favorite Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom video? I like the Rock Collector, and that is a good one. I like the one where I am looking into a Bokoblin camp, and I'm like, oh wait, I have a really good idea. And then I shoot a ruby into the middle of the camp and blow myself up and kill myself. You just got Tinkerbell the Sunken, huh? This is your first 7-star, congratulations! It was a really good idea. Yeah, sure. What was I going to say? What was I going to say? Can't remember. Can't remember. Cannot remember. Oh well. Need to switch to Caesar. Need to switch to Caesar. I'm not locking in on Blue Boy again. We got OL712C. Alright, yeah, I was going to say Dan Henschel came back. I was kind of expecting it, honestly. Like, Dan Henschel getting, like, banned was funny, but I was quite expectant of the Dan Henschel return. Like, of course Dan Henschel was going to come back. But, like... Ooh, change Pokemon again. Where's, Coughing Fire good? Meowscarada has Play Rough. Which could be... No, wait, no it isn't. Fire resists Fairy for whatever reason. I guess if you lit a Fairy on fire, it wouldn't do well. Yeah, I think Gouging Fire is quite good. You know what? We'll find out. Is Skull Dead cooking? Let's find out! Today in Pokemon Raids. I just like how free, especially Tears of the Kingdom is. And like the fact that you can just do anything. I really don't get how people turn around, finish Tears of the Kingdom, and are like, I hope the next game doesn't let you do anything. Like, what do you mean? This is one of the most creative, boundless games. You're done XP grinding? Welcome back, Frog. Which method did you use? Did you do Chansey? Just had an idea. Half my team members, the Paldea Trio Friends team, like Sylveon and Garganical. Paldea Trio Friends team? How do you get 100% in Tears of the Kingdom, and what do you do after you collect the rocks? Well, yeah, but that happens when you're on 100% any game. You got 2 website shinies in a row, oh no. Wait, I should have lunged. Oh yeah, the new Shrek trailer came out. Teaser. I find it funny that, like, the Shrek teaser shows that people will complain about fucking anything. Like, of course, like, Shrek has changed a bit. Shrek is... like, the last Shrek movie was over a decade ago, right? Shrek! That's what that parrot says. That's what that parrot says. Okay, I think I saw a planet. Do you know which one it was? It was a white dot and it wasn't a star since there was no other ones. Lucario. How am I gonna know? How you... very interested. You don't know? I don't know either. If it was in the southwest, there was a solid chance it was Venus. If it was directly above, then I believe that was Saturn. But it's most likely to be the one in the southwest, because it's the brightest star in the sky at the moment, and that star is Venus. So if it was that one, then it was probably Venus. Other than that, I don't know. I have no idea. Apollo, exactly. Apollo is the shot. I love Apollo. I always find it funny that people in the comments are like, I don't think he actually knows how to talk, and it's like, okay, I do. I believe that Apollo can talk. I believe he knows what he's saying. I believe in him. Can we get a hashtag I believe in Apollo? I need to get my torch out of arm's reach, otherwise I'm just going to fiddle with it the whole stream. The rest of the stream. I have been fiddling with it most of the stream, actually, I'm going to be honest. Apollo can't talk, he just guesses based on taste. If it tastes like a rock, he says rock. That's true, actually. What's your favourite shiny? Krogunk. It is mint like me. I remember Apollo who was the Shrock Parrot. I remember Apollo who was the Shrock Parrot. Shrock! I like that they showed him random shit like a Wario, and he just knew what that was. Like, yeah, this parrot knows Wario. That's awesome. Why are you agreeing with me? How do you talk? You think what you want to say and then say it. No, I don't think. Be right back, have fun. Be right backing, Axolotl. We're the same? No, I'm much cooler than you, sorry. Alright. Now then. Are you the cooler SFA? No. If I were SF anything, then I would be bumped down a coolness level, I think. You're trying to get all the shiny pseudos before ZA? Ah, that's understandable. Best of luck. They're actually going to be doing mightiest pseudos. They're going to be doing 7-star pseudo legendary raids starting soon after Quaquavel, it seems. So I'm excited for that. I'm interested to see if they do Hisui Gudra, because they're doing regular Gudra, but they didn't seem to advertise Hisui Gudra, so... Check based on the descriptions and what you see tonight. It's either Saturn or Jupiter or maybe Venus. But I doubt it, as it had no orange tint. Only pure white. It's not the moon, it was quite small. I assumed it wouldn't be the moon. I'm going to be honest, I thought you might know what the moon would look like. Is your reaction time insane? No, I've got really bad reaction time. And I do not have good hand-eye coordination. What's your opinion on the Gastrodon line? I think they're pretty cool. I used a Gastrodon for one of the raids. I grabbed an alpha Gastrodon. Or is it? I think it's in here somewhere. Is it not in here somewhere? It's not in there somewhere. I lied to you, I'm sorry. There's a Gastrodon somewhere. He isn't FA, but he can be S. I don't gatekeep standing stuff. I think this might be my last one as my battery's going to die. Oh no, that is not great. Term evolution and pseudo-legendaries are fan-made terms. They are indeed. And starters. Starters, also a fan-made term. The official term is first partner Pokemon. W7NVVL. W7NVVL. Really hope the Switch 2 has more battery. Fingers crossed. I'll be interested to see if it does or not. I don't think I've unplugged my Switch in like a year. A streamer I used to watch stopped streaming, but during one of his Platinum Nuzlocks, I became a godfather of a pink Gastrodon named Todd. Aww. I'm just training a Caesar for this event. Nice, Darkfang, nice. No? Right. Your late night mining session starts at 10. Well, best of luck with it. Hopefully you get at least 3 diamonds. You'll probably get more. I don't know, I don't get people who complain about the new Minecraft caves, because the new Minecraft caves make mining interesting, right? Like, cool, I go into a cave, I find a random cave entrance. No raid was found. Oh, I see. Well, I'll be doing another one after this, so... I got a belly bolt. I love the guy, but his moveset not so much. Why did I stop without you? I didn't realize you were joining this one, Frog Channel. I'm sorry. I was not aware that you were intending to join it. There will be another. Do not worry. I apologize for starting without you, but I didn't even know you were going to join. You're trying to get a Ditto and it's so hard. Oh no. I mean, they're pretty easy in Scarlet and Violet. They appear around, Medali. They're like slightly larger stars, and depending on the planet, they may have a red or... Yes, indeed. I love a good bit of planets. You have a shiny Ditto? I have a shiny Ditto, but mine's a Zacian.net Ditto. I got it from Wonder Trade, and I was like, yeah, I'll use this. I'll use this for my Masuda methods. For my Masuda hunts. No, but you don't want to transfer your Empoleon from BDSP to Scarlet Violet right now. Oh, I see, I see. Ugh. Uranus is so small you need a telescope to see it. I feel like... Would the insult not be the other way around? Would the insult there not be, like, the opposite? How do you evolve Scyther into Cleaver in Scarlet and Violet? In the Blueberry Academy shop, you can buy the item you need. I forgot to Iron Defense. What's the item called? It's a rock of some kind. Is it obsidian? It might be obsidian. Maybe. Minecraft List of Friends is already trying to start the late night mining, then go. Oh, you want to? Okay, fair enough. I think it's a trade evolution? No, it isn't. You are incorrect. Use Black Augurite. Mango, hello, how goes it? I hope your week has been going well so far. We're trying to get a shiny Cleaver, understandable. Yeah, it's the Black Augurite. Balls indeed, Mango. Yeah, no, it's the Black Augurite. You buy it from the Blueberry Academy shop. No, screw it. I don't even play BDSP anyway. I'm going to transfer it. That seems logical. When a trading gave you no inspiration, have you considered browsing Bulbapedia? Have fun with the raids. Bye, everyone. Goodbye, Lucario. I hope you have a great mining session. Ugh. Alright. What can YouTube chat do that Twitch chat with the Twitch chat can't do? I don't think there is any advantage to YouTube chat here. I shouldn't... actually, yeah, no, Felix has a really good point with that cat emoji. That cat emoji is quite a good one. You were bamboozled. You were bamboozled, Mango. Why were you bamboozled? Ugh. Alright. Sorry, getting a bit tired. We'll do a few more raids today. I'm not sure how many. Especially with Rob tapping out. But I know that Dark Van Nitro wants to do a raid. How's your Caesar coming along, Darkfang? Will you do Skeledirge and Quaquaval? I will, yes. I have done every 7-star raid. I have every 7-star Pokemon. I was missing Pikachu for a bit. And then, Brendan gave me his 7-star Pikachu, and then they reran the event. We started after walking 1.9 miles uphill with shopping due to a crash. Oh shit! Oh no, I hope you're alright. Are they shiny locks? Yes. Yeah, I hope you're alright, Darkfang. Cecil's level 70, I see. Rob, are you good for one more after this? Just one. They said I was going to get my package today, but it was updated. Now it says Monday. What the fuck? If it was like Saturday, I would have been like, oh, that sucks. But Monday? Can try, it's like 5%, I see. Darkfang... Super Dude survived with a level 50 Caesar. I think if we play well, teach it Iron Defense. Yeah, teach it Iron Defense. And then it should be able to live through a raid. As long as it's got Iron Defense, you should be chill. You got a German Eevee named Evoli. Yeah, I love that. Is one of mine named Evoli? I shouldn't faff too much, but I do have a shiny Eevee named Evoli. I caught that myself and named it myself, though, so... Alright, Frog, I'm about to do another raid if you want to join in this time. Where is Meowscarada? I hate the fucking hunt you have to do for the 7-star raids. Especially with Rob's Switch running low on battery. It just adds a bit more time pressure to it. Where is it? Is it not here? Right. Shit. There we go. Here we go. You could host, your Caesar's only level 50, and I'm suggesting Darkfang bring a not fully leveled Caesar as well. So, I think that would be too much of a risk. I think we'd stand a decent shot at losing in that one. Because of the multiple low-level Caesar. You're level 70 currently, exactly. And Super Dude has a level 50, so 633 JD5. 633 JD5. Alright. Once Darkfang and Rob are in, I'm going to start pretty soon after, just because Rob's running low on battery. I just want to get Darkfang his, because it sounds like he's probably had a bit of a stressful day. Standing by previous points, I want Darkfang to be in this one. Let Darkfang get in, guys. GJ NYT8. GJ NYT8. Forget Dog, yo. I think Dash Bun is one of the Pokemon who deserves a Mega. I think Dash Bun really deserves a Mega. Especially in a France-themed region, right? Makes sense. You're stuck in the loading. Oh no. You're connected to the internet, right, Darkfang? Need more blueberry points so you can get the coastal biome thing, since it has Grookey and Poplio. I see. Dash Bomb, Mabastiff, and Houndstone all together, they have like 1 mega. Kind of like, what's it called? They have 1 mega, kind of like, Flapple and Appleton. Okay, there we go. Alright. Steven Universe Cluster Mega, no! His ability, Fairy type, Baguette. He's Chef Kiss, exactly. Alright. I'll give another couple of seconds. Again, Frog Channel, Rob's Switch is very low on battery. Okay, cool. Ready up. Don't want Rob to run out of battery halfway through. Or at least until we've got his second bit of Iron Defense up. Because an AI controlling a Pokemon will not go well. Alright. I'm glad that we convinced everyone to use Caesar for this. And I'm sure Rob is very glad that we convinced everyone to use Caesar for this. This has been one of the best for, like, actually getting people to, like, strategize and use the Pokemon they needed to. Because, like, often people will, like, arrive and be like, hey, can I use this? And then I'm like, no, I'd recommend doing this. And then they're like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Best raid? I think so. If only Nimona used a Houndstone. We could have had a squad with Arven with Mabastiff, Penny with Sylveon, Rock Dashvan. Oh, that's true. I feel like if you asked her to, she might. You found Sobble, yo. Alright. Alright. There's the nullification, which means that we can start actually getting big on this guy. Interested to see how much this will do to Dark Fandango. Upload. Right. That is a fair point, though. I bet Rob's excited to use Rainer again in ZA. Rather Scyther and Caesar appear. But especially since it's probably going to have a, especially since Metal Coat's going to be usable. I'm interested to see how you're going to get Mega Stones in ZA. I wonder if AZ is going to have something to do with it. My bet is it's going to be something to do with AZ. Maybe it'll be side quests that, like, AZ gives. You're excited to use Starmie in ZA? Oh yeah, Starmie is one of the Pokemon who've been confirmed. Maybe we'll get Mega Starmie just for you, Darkfang. Mango! Love seeing that emote used. I think I'm like the #1 user of that emote of mine, to be honest. They better not have the Mega Stones locked in the post-game. I fucking hope not. And the other thing I hope, I hope other trainers are actually going to use Megas. Because the thing I hate the most about Pokemon X and Y and Auras is how few Mega Evolution using trainers there are. But, that promotional match, an implication that there's going to be some kind of tournament, I'm really hoping we'll see more people going all out and using Mega Evolution. I really hope that we see a lot more Mega Evolution around, because if we're once again, like, the only trainer in the game Mega Evolving, I'm gonna be pissed! I'm gonna be fuming! Wait, they're both peeking around the same corner, I love that. The piss. But I guess we'll have to find out. But I really hope that there are more Mega Evolution using trainers. Green had a Mega Lucario, but didn't use it. Wolfric had an Abomasnow. Exactly. Wolfric used a Mega Abomasnow in the anime. In the anime, he used one. It was only in Auraz, and the second run-through of it as well, that, that the Hoenn Elite Four used Megas. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else. I had a thought. I was going to squeeze it out through my brain hole, but then I forgot. Oh, right! So, I really hope they allow us to customize the Mega Ring this time. Because there was data in Auraz that implied that you might have been able to customize which kind of like Mega item you were using. Which I think would go hard as hell. Like, imagine if you could put on, like, Mega Glasses like Maxi had, or the Mega, like, Anklet like Zinnia had, or, like, the Mega Bangle, like, from Auraz, or other really cool ones, Mega Earrings, Mega fucking necklace. Especially with one Mega being Gengar, and now being basically ever being used again, since you can't trade it in X and Y. Oh, I see. I mean, I guess if you have 2 copies of Gen 6 games, you can trade it, but I think it's about to go. Bye, guys. Bye-bye, Rob. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a great night. Alright. But we got it, we got it. Dark Fandango is now all Meowscarada up. Mega Shiny Gengar is going to hit so hard. Oh, I have Shiny Gengars. I can get that. I'm now realizing that's hype, actually. You're still here. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, you said bye, guys, so I thought that might mean you were going to greener pastures. The Mega Anchor that Archie had? Real. Like, I really hope we do this time. If you're in the world of Pokemon, where would you put your Mega Stone? Up my sleeve. Up my sleeve. You know these little beads I have in my hair? I think one of those would be the Mega Stone. I think one of the beads would have to be the Mega Stone, you know? I would go with one of my little beads, one of my little golden beads. That would go hard, I think. Alright, I think I'm only going to do a couple more, and then I'm going to end off, but let's get on with those. Alright, LGQQQC. I'd probably have it as a phone charm hanging off your phone case, or a hair tie. Imagine if Raihan, if there is a tournament, right, which there seems like there might be, imagine if Raihan is in ZA, and that is exactly a thing he has. That would go so hard, though, wouldn't it? I love that idea. Dude, they don't even have the phone charm little thing anymore, right? Like, phones and DSs and stuff always used to have those little things that you could put the little gacha machines in. Like, gacha machine thingies in. Like, it always had the little loop, and you push it up and in, and then you put the thing through it to, like, loop on. I swear, like, phones don't have those anymore. Why did they stop putting those on mobile phones? Ridiculous. You'd have the Megastone in the chest plate you'd wear, Wilkstrom? I saw someone say, what if the way Zygarde gets introduced is because it likes the player's green and black jacket? I hope so. I hope so. That would be so funny. That would be so funny. I wish to see a Mega Zygarde of all forms. I mean, complete form is like... nigh on a Mega itself. Especially with how phones are now in Scarlet and Violet. Oh wait, no, that's true! I guess there could be a chance for that. I hope that they do bring back, I hope they do bring back Rotom case customization, because we know the player has a Rotom phone not just from the ending cutscene, but because they use it to glide from rooftop to rooftop. They leap off the rooftop, grab their Rotom phone, and it floats them back up. What the fuck? That's a massive risk. Why do they do that? Zygarde 95%, it's just a car. Also, I think the funniest thing about the new Rotom phone is it's a new Rotom phone. It's a new model, and you know how we know it's a new model? Because instead of 2 cameras like the Rotom phone in Scarlet and Violet has, it's got 3. They're doing an Apple. That's so funny to me, that they're just taking the piss out of Apple by having the Rotom phone just get more cameras progressively. Like, that is so funny. I love that so much. Don't we do that when we fall off ledges? Exactly, exactly. Rotom's like... I think Nemona actively says it's fine if you fall off a ledge because of, like, the Rotom phone feature. Rotom Pro. Rotom Pro. I really hope... I want at some point them to acknowledge the Porygon phone from Masters and imply that Porygon phone versus Rotom phone is like an iPhone versus Android thing. Because that would be so funny to me. That would be so funny. Quick question, do you think the rival will be gender exclusive? Yes. Basically, the rival is a more extreme version of the gender swap that games like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Noraz, X and Y, and Legends Arceus have. It's quite clearly the same, like, hairstyle between characters, so I think they're the same, it's just they've got a different colour palette. I will say, though, white to pink hair seems familiar. I can remember a certain Pokemon who's very known for disguising itself, whose hair starts white and goes to pink. Mega Hisui Zoroark? They better have good clothes options, unlike Scarlet and Violet. I mean, it's Kalos, right? They got to, legally, right? They legally have to do that, surely. Right? There are clothes shops, but X and Y has the best character customization of any game. I've always stood, like, I believe that XY still has the best character customization. I think Alola, while it did go for a more tropical vibe, which makes sense, I feel like it ended up falling short. And I feel like Sword and Shield doesn't have enough, like, good options. Sword and Shield doesn't have, like, enough good options to, what's it called? I feel like Sword and Shield doesn't have enough good options. Legends Arceus is pretty good, to be fair, but again, it doesn't have enough options for me. I would want it to have more options. And Scarlet Violet, I like the limitations that the system provides, but I think it could be better. In the sense of, like, no proper clothing. But, I don't know, like, the player characters, I know there's a lot of, like, division on their designs, but I at least think the clothing options that make up the designs are pretty cool, right? I really like the flared jeans that the girl wears, and I think the guy, like, has some pretty solid drip as well, so I feel like Hisui is the best in my opinion. Gala or the most game... It's the girl with good... Yeah, no, it's most games it's only the girl with good options. How are you? Is there a free slot for the next run? Potentially. Day, I believe next run might be my last run of the night. But there will be a free slot for the next run. But yeah, no, I agree that the girl generally has the better options, customization-wise. But I feel like X and Y have good options for the guy. Bluntly put. I feel like X and Y have pretty good male options. Are we talking about the apple bottom jeans? We are. We're not. Wait. On apple bottom jeans... Wait, no. I forget names. Not gonna lie, I really like the girl's fit in ZA. No, it is cute. I do like it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be the girl. I just decided already. I'm gonna be the guy and I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna fucking pray. Because they have good clothing options in X and Y. So they might in ZA. Maybe. Potentially. Please. Please, Game Freak. Please, come on. I wonder if they're going to have gender-locked clothing, because they ditched that in Scarlet and Violet, but they ditched that in Scarlet and Violet because, it was the school uniform. So I'm going to be the girl because I like the male rival better. That is fair, I also like the male rival better, but, But yeah, he's got a chill vibe. He's got a chill vibe, I think. I enjoy his chill vibe. But I'm gonna head out now, but have a good one. Fair enough, Axolotl. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Smash. Right, we should almost be done here. He's found a shiny Rhyhorn looking for a Fennekin. Yo, congratulations, Brandon! That is very exciting. Good luck. Fair enough, SFA. Have fun lurking. Alright. Yeah, let me get the next one sorted. I'll be doing one more, if you're still around for it all day. You're taking spoilers and building advice? What are they called? I can't remember the name of the main character. You're gonna go... fair enough, Frog. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Whoa! 3 and a ability capture. I mean, the 3 is more. 3 Herbers are more exciting. You'll play the same Caesar? Nice, nice. Sounds good. Dude, this has just been Caesar day. Trailblazer, that's it. Trailblazer dies. And you play the rest of the game as March. Oh, okay. I thought I was just in a pit then, and I got confused. But, there we go. Swalday, are you using Caesar because we're using Caesar, or did you already have a Caesar built? What the fuck? This one's Meowscarada. I hate that. Why were there 2? Why were there 2? Don't know why there were 2. Well, no, one of them was a 6-star, but why was it 2 grass types is what I mean. It's funny because I see so many people being like, man, why can a company like Game Freak only manage this with the CA graphics? And it's like, I'm not gonna shut you up when you're talking about this game, right? Because what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? But ZA looks quite like is it the best looking game on the console? Like, will it be the best looking game on the console? No. Not gonna fool myself. Not gonna fool anyone, alright? Not gonna lie, it won't be. LB, 4H, 5G. 5G. But it looks solid. I look around and I'm like, wow, this city looks really nice. I don't quite get why people are acting as if it's a grand cardinal sin when Game Freak have not been doing well graphic-wise since Sword and Shield. You already have a Caesar built. You have 100 plus Pokemons, raid ready, EV, IV trained. I see, that's fair enough. Alright, let's go then. Frog is left, so it'll just be us 2. But if your Caesar's built, then we'll do fine. Do you know that pic of Lois Griffin as a baby and she just has the same head but on a smaller body? Yes. Yes, I do. Really, really intrigued to see where this is going to go, by the way, lads. Like, What is... Where is he going with this one? What is he cooking? Like, I have no idea where he could possibly be going. That's all I think about when I see Charcadet. He's cooking. I'm not a cook. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. I love that. Oh, wait. I've just been reminded about something else through the thoughts of baby villagers. So, right. Minecraft movie. The Minecraft movie starring Jack Black and co. Right? Everyone's really looking forward to it. Everyone thinks it's going to be great. A leak came out a while ago that suggested that there was going to be a villager romance subplot where a villager came into the real world and falls in love with, like, a just regular human woman. And in the trailer, we see a villager get hit by a car, and a woman comes rushing up to him and is like, "Are you alright?" Is there gonna be a romance subplot between a human woman and a villager in the real world in the Minecraft movie, guys? Guys, is there gonna be a villager romance subplot in the Minecraft movie? We might be about to see one of the movies of all time. One of the movies of all time might be about to hit us. Gonna be honest. No one could do that better than Jennifer Coolidge. Hopefully, honestly, I hope the Jack Black shit is taking a back seat, and the main plot of this movie is a rom-com starring a villager and a human woman. Please. 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 That'd be peak. Would that not be peak? Would that not be the greatest movie of all time? By the way, did you see they updated the look of spawn eggs? I did! The spawn eggs in Minecraft do look really nice now. Except the villagers, which kind of look like, Cloudy's dad. From Cloudy and a Chance of Meatballs. So, that's interesting. Oh well, did not make that connection. Well, now you have. You're welcome. Okay, maybe one more? Depends if we got a Tera Orb lowered. I'm gonna go heal shot mode because you look like you could need one. It got pointed out to me, to be fair. Orb. No. Issue is, as Mango has said the magic word. You guys should watch Orb on the Movements of the Earth. Brilliant show. Yahoo!
Orb.
On the Movement of the Earth on Netflix. You should watch it. Brilliant show. Alright. Alright, but, also, like, I find it funny that Jack Black has not been to the Nether, but he has Elytra. Which means he's beaten the Ender Dragon. But he hasn't beaten the Ender Dragon. So, I don't know what's up with that, but... Alright. There we go! GG! That one went very smoothly. That was a really smooth run of that, I'm gonna be honest. For all the runs to end on, I think that was maybe the best. Alright, nice. I dare say, though, that is going to be where I end off for the day. That was our last one for the day. But, good stuff, good rating. Did good. Did well. Got a lot of Herbers. Like, I smell like a solid, like, chunk of those dropped Herbers, right? I was gonna check my Herb account as if I know it well enough to know how many more I managed to get throughout the thing. If a couple have hit, like, 60. You have 80 sweet now. Yeah. See, we'll join your Discord. Thank yous all day. I will be doing the Skeledirge and the Quaquaval ones, and I often do Dynamax Adventures as well. I'm looking for Xerneas at the moment, so I can get a shiny Xerneas for ZA, which I'm very excited for. But, alright. Well, glad the runs went well. Indeed, indeed. Thank you, Rob, and thank you for giving me your Rainer all that time back, because it really helped with this one. And I hope you had fun with your Rainer day, where everyone used Caesar. And I think we only won when everyone used Caesar, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe not only, but the best wins were when everyone was with a Caesar, and I find that funny. I find that really funny. But yeah, thank you for coming. I hope you all had a great time. I stream Genshin Impact over on Cahir is here. That's not a shiny, is it? No. So if you want to check out a Genshin Impact stream, I'll be streaming Genshin tomorrow, but I'll be live again on Monday with some shiny hunting. I'm looking for shiny Chespin, Fennekin, or Froakie. Any three of them. I'm doing a roulette. I would highly recommend stopping by for that. And the next Friday, I will be back with Skeledirge raids. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. Goodbye and good night.